So today is March 10th, 2017. We are going on our spring hiking trip, starting at Springer Mountain and going to Unicoi Gap. Back in the back we have Shepherd. Woo! And then over here we've got Downhill Cougar.
Yeah.
And I'm Rooster. So we're looking forward to it. We've got Digger somewhere. He's in another vehicle. Here we are with Ron Brown from Yellow Blazing. Shuttled us up here from Unicoi Gap. So thank you, Ron. Anything to say?
Hike on. Go take a hike.
Rob's got his short sleeve thermal shirt ready.
Rob is in his. Rob's got some new gaiters, by the way. Check him out.
New shoes, new gaiters.
New shoes, new gaiters. Cooper, you got anything to say?
Ready to roll.
Looking forward to it.
This is going to be a game changer, these shoes, dude. For me, it'll be a game changer.
Oh, those are good little wheels. So Rob and I were just talking. We're it's about 11 o'clock, so we're an hour ahead of schedule. Right, Rob?
That's right. Hour ahead.
I moved it to the panel and it.
Here,
Okay, this is another no sunglass. 1, 2, 3. One.
Yeah. You just have to.
just wrote in the journal.
Sweet.
On this today, I'll be. This is where I'm staying tonight.
It's a new highway.
So here's the start, southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. And the registry is actually kept right here on the side of this, right in there. Actually, Rob's writing something poetic right now to signify.
If you're on a rock, never look left, because you never know what's on the right.
That's ridiculous. That is a monumental thing. So, and it begins.
There's your McKay Trail, family.
Yeah, so here's the start of the Benton McKay Trail. So that's a pretty monumental place right there because that thing goes a long ways. How far is that? Like 200 miles? It's a long way. So this is about 1.6 miles in. Beautiful little stream. Get a little drink of water. Just below Stover Creek Shelter.
Oh shit. Fuck this up real quick. Don't fuck it up.
This is Three Forks. Hold on a second. So this is called Long Creek Falls. A little blue blaze off the side. Well, that's worth the 180 steps.
You're in there, Finley.
Here, we're going to have to get a photo 2 seconds right here. Let's come down from the waterfall. Yeah. Sorry.
Got new friends. Yeah, I've been in customer. Okay, my time is street customer. I did it. Okay, so next up, what do you think?
take a moment and enjoy that.
Yep.
We'll cut a picture of it. What's going on with us?
Well, we started off with the plan of doing 9 miles a day, stopping at the shelter.
At Hawk Mountain.
Came up on a ridge runner who told us the shelter was pretty much full. We could either stay about where we were, about 8.5 miles in a tent, or push on another 7+ miles. So it's about 3:45. We decided to push on. We'll do 15.5 miles a day, probably get to the campsite a little after dark tonight. And go time to relax, and then it'll be early night in bed.
Sounds good.
Picture just kind of here we are on top of Sassafras
Nick
Mountain.
Cooper's in his office.
Cool. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Long way across a couple ridges. Full range.
So this says 15.6 miles to here, but we did 1.2, so we did 16.8 today.
16.8
Yeah, 16.8 miles today, guys.
for the full pack.
Getting set up, gonna have some dinner, relax. We did the maximum we've ever done before, which is 16.8. Cooper, is that what it was? 16.8 miles and a half a day. That's crazy. So it's gonna be dark. We can't film later, so probably the last time for tonight. Hey, good morning of day 2.
Come on, Coop.
March the 11th. We pushed on from Hawk Shelter, where we were gonna stay, to Justice Creek, which is it's about 14.4 miles in, but for a total of yesterday with where it's little side trails and things we did 16.8 total miles yesterday, full pack, pretty aggressive terrain. It was one of our best days as a group. So Kraken, of course, is still sleeping. Rob's up, got his tent packed, and is trying to get a head start on it. We got Big Ben over here that we met last night. And just chilling. This is beautiful. Check out the creek. Creek down here. Several other tents up there on the ridge line. We had this nice little fire last night, and it is currently, it's hard to tell, but it's probably about 28 degrees. So chilly, but it's a good night. Last night we met up with Ben. So Ben's from Ohio, and then you know, we all kind of hung out. He's doing the through hike. So Ben, you got anything you want to say?
It was a pleasure. It was fun. You guys took care of me.
Oh man,
I didn't have to start a fire or nothing. This is one of the clutchest nights ever, and let's say it'll be hard to top. So.
no, that's just getting started. You're gonna have a good trip. So best of luck, brother. And this is day 2, Saturday, and we were at Justice Creek campsite. Shepherd and Digger have already headed out to go to Gooch Shelter. There's a privy there. So we're just, I got Cougar over here with me. We're packed up. He's got his pack ready to go. I got my pack ready to go. Campsite's clear. So about to start day 2. Looking forward to it. Cougar and I getting an early morning start. Not too early. It's about 9 o'clock on day 2.
Day 2.
Roll on.
Doing good. I have to switch my
Everybody shows a little love out here. It's good stuff.
one better. I gotta switch them off.
Stopping for some water. Just past Gooch Gap. That's cool.
Yeah.
And here I'm gonna do a pan now.
Do we turn?
standing still. Okay. Don't jump, McCracken. Don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it, man. How pretty.
Look at the fire over there on top of that little ridge.
Oh yeah. So everybody's running a little low on water, and when that happens, the Lord provides. Look at that. Right here on the side of a big mountain. I mean, we're a long way up. So time to camel up. At Unicoi Gap. Don't know what all those people are over there. Whole lot of cars. McCracken, or excuse me, Shepherd and Downhill Cougar are down there dumping their trash. I do, I look at it.
By like 1 a.m. at the latest. Oh my god, that's way too late. Well, that's about my like limit with it. Of course they can do it, but they go.
That is a unique tree.
Yeah. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. We're not even sure if we're on the AT.
Well, it's about 2:20 on day 2. Rob left us this morning at about 8 o'clock, I guess, to get a head start. We had a plan of where we were all going to meet at Lance Creek. We all just got to Lance Creek, and there aren't really a lot of spots, and there's no Rob either. So we have no idea where he is. We're getting close to a border that you have to have bare canisters to go inside this range. So we're really loaded up on a lot of water, 2 liters of water, which is 4.4 pounds. And we're cruising to see if we can find a little side campsite somewhere. Chances are we won't find Rob tonight. The only other option is to make a run through the area where you have to have a bare canister, which is about a 20-mile day, which doing a 16.8 yesterday, probably aren't going to do a 20 today. So just looking for a place to camp, and or we could risk going into the area without a canister and getting a ticket. I think it's about a $250 ticket. So we'll see what happens. More to follow. Cracking.
Not really. We're looking for Digger. Digger's lost. He's left us.
Cooper, anything?
Nope, just plugging away. We'll find a good campsite before rain or snow hits.
Yeah, we're laying down some miles. First 2 days, they're talking about snow tonight. I don't know. We'll see how this one turns out.
I don't know. He left a message for us. So we just found out that Rob left a message with somebody up on a hill. Jimmy Digger left a message up on a hill for where he's going to be, and luckily it happens to be where we're going to.
But did he leave a message, or he just happened to tell him?
He told them to tell us.
That's the relay messages.
Yeah. So he relayed the message with a couple up there. It's starting to sleet. It's supposed to snow tonight. So this is the last place you can really go that has water before they put you in a, you basically can't go through the area and camp without a bare canister, which none of us have. So anyway, so we're about to find Rob in about a mile, seems like. We'll see. Well, it's 3:20 on day 2. We got to Lance Creek, Gerard's Gap, which is where Rob was supposed to be. He wasn't there. So now we're inside the area where you're supposed to have a bare canister to camp, and we don't have a bare canister. But there's a shelter about a mile and a half in. What's it called? I don't know. We don't know. But anyway, we're going a little further than we want to, and we're going into an area.
Digger has chosen to move forward.
Yeah.
Without us.
So if there's a ranger in there, we can get a fine. Pretty hefty fine. So we'll see how it goes.
You're supposed to stop at Lance Creek, asshole.
No, I said here, the shelter.
Nope.
You told those people, no.
I
You-
told who?
We almost
The people on the
stopped
mountain.
This is a shelter you're supposed to have a bear thing for.
The lady at AT said we didn't have to have a canister.
You
There's a
didn't know
bear
that
box.
this morning when you left.
No. I was no. What?
This morning we left. We're supposed to go to Lance Creek.
Which is 10 miles.
Right. But
This
you
is
didn't go there.
We are way past that.
Dude, we're 5 miles past. We're at 15 miles. Lance Creek was 5-6 miles back. We've
We're
been
all
carrying
in camp
4 pounds of water
You're in
for 6
bear
miles.
canister territory now. If the dude comes up, that's $250 fine.
No, I just talked to the AT lady.
Where?
Y'all didn't pass her?
No.
Way back there?
No.
Oh.
Didn't pass anybody.
What'd she tell you?
Is there room at the shelter?
Yes, there's a whole
What'd she
there's a
tell
whole
you, though?
thing
What'd she tell you?
that we can just. She said it'd be fine if you put them in the canister.
So here we are, coming up on Woods Hole Shelter. We got a bear box.
I said, well, we don't have canisters.
This is what happens when you leave ahead of people.
Oh, y'all leave me behind all the time, so it's okay.
We've
That's
basically
okay.
been 15 minutes behind you all day because we're like, hey, have you seen anybody? They're like, there's an old guy in shorts. We're like, yeah, that's him. He's 15 minutes ahead of us.
Old guy in shorts. Who said old guy in
German
shorts?
people running.
Two or three people.
Said an old guy.
2 or 3 people.
Japanese girl played.
Yeah, I saw her.
And the dude that was there at the at Woody Gap said, yo, is he wearing shorts? And we're like, yeah. And he goes, was he with a blonde-headed girl? And we said, maybe. Was he? And
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it looked like they were together. Did you know anybody there at Woody Gap?
No, I wish.
Did
Woody Gap.
Woody Gap.
But they're gonna.
So, all right, it is about 4:30. We went a little further than expected. We went 14 miles. Been walking 7.5 hours, and we'll go ahead and stop this for today.
I didn't even
So
see
we're
the
at Woody
camp
Gap Shelter. We've already got set up for the most part places to sleep. It is supposed to snow tonight, get pretty cold. So at least we're in a shelter, and then we're all just getting set up, ready to eat. This is Evan. Evan, if you'd like to say hello.
Hey, everybody.
So, and there's Rob, long lost Rob. I actually have a present for you when we get back to my truck.
Oh,
Will you remind me?
yes. I
And it's
will.
very appropriate to everything that happened today. It is the most appropriate possible thing in the world.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll see that later.
6,000? Oh. Is it like 6,000 feet? But we were in a shelter just like this looking at it the day before we had to climb it. It was like enormous. Remember how big that thing looked?
Add another 1,000 feet on top of that, yeah. On the back side of that shelter, with these rocks that we sit on, you can see the entire constellation Milky Way.
Yeah.
Every side
Space up there.
No, the last two I was at both had the double. So I was a little surprised by this.
Someone named McCracken saying, "Damn, there's a pain getting up and down there." But you had your own separate little. Like
You had your own room up there.
Yeah.
That didn't bother me. That was nice.
Remember y'all were up
It
there.
was windy. It got you out of the wind.
Oh, that's right. Remember Lucky Rooster? Remember they had to keep going down that damn set of stairs? That was like Little House on the Prairie. That was funny as hell. We were trying to-
There's Blood Mountain. That's where we got to cross tomorrow. We head out that way, cross that ridge line, and up Blood Mountain to Neal's Gap.
Oh, I can do my phone.
That's Fire Shepherd.
Hey, come in, join in. Thanks for gathering the wood there.
No problem. I think you started. Good piece right here.
Hold on to
Anybody in witness protection program might want to leave the fire right now.
Very nice.
Ready to do the hot rocks in the sleeping bag?
Oh, it's like one of those in the bags.
That would be.
Sounds
You
dangerous.
gotta have like a wet towel you put in it or something. You
I wonder.
And then we woke up to some snow. Morning of day 3. Shepherd, what do you have to say?
I get warm.
Trying to get warm.
25 degrees?
Yeah, it's about 25 to 28.
I think I can use the snow in my cook pot.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
You sure can. But the bottles didn't freeze.
Yep, that is good.
Damn, that little rain.
Little oatmeal, little coffee, little snow. Shepherd.
A little snow, running low on water, so we had to use snow.
Yeah, we're hard to find water around here.
We are desperate.
Dump that whole thing off on the table.
That might give me about 2 teaspoons of water.
Day 3. Rob, anything to say?
It's been a beautiful snowy day.
Cougar?
No, proud of us for doing a good job. We laid down 30 miles in 2 days. We're way ahead of schedule, and see what happens today.
John T?
Having a good time.
Whose water thing is that?
Whose water filter?
I'm on
Rob, that's yours.
for you.
Right here.
Is that your water filter?
Yep.
This is beginning of day 3. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We're leaving Unicoi Gap. Was a nice shelter. Some nice people there. Snowed last night, as you can see. So, not sure where we're going to go today. Kind of playing it by ear. Going to go to the hostel, check it out. Go by the outfitter at Mountain Crossing. See how things go. So more to follow.
You're too high. Now tilt it. Dude, we can swing it. I know, that's what I'm saying. Swing it toward the middle.
Y'all want to take a shower?
Oh, hell yeah. You know they got thermal hot tub there.
Yours is retarded.
No, that's like the big,
Oh, you need to
that's
get
why
my
everybody loves
sunglasses
Mountain
on.
Crossing. It's the only hostel in AT with a hot tub.
Shut
Oh,
up.
you grab my sunglasses out of the top of my brain. Top.
Oh, I'm gonna do one thing too. I'll fit in.
There he goes again, leaving the group. No, my drill instructor would
Got
have
no
had
water.
fun. He would have loved you. He would have made love to you every night. My drill instructor.
Wow. So you get up here on this rock right here if you want to see the view. Oh, you don't even want to look around here?
That's bigger than I thought it was.
Here's Blood Mountain Shelter behind me. There's the top of Blood Mountain. And a little snowed in view today.
Yep, life on the AT, folks. What it's all about. Yeah, can't believe we're going to be out here for another 5 months. We're going to get this done though.
Here's what Smokies. This was mini.
This does feel like smoke.
This was the Smokies,
I know.
what, every other day?
I was there.
Cougar. But you had waterproof boots. You didn't have cloth.
before, that's the Freeman Trail around the mountain. And that's the Byron Reese Trail that goes down to a parking place down there if you're going to do a day hike. And this is headed north on the AT. Almost to Neal's Gap. So we are at Neal's Gap. This is Mountain Crossing. And this is where you get down to the hostel, which I've read a lot about, but I've never stayed at, so it's really cool.
Dive bombed in birds, you know, when there's feathers everywhere out there. That's a got one.
What's your name again, man?
My name's Rooster.
Rooster.
Lucky Rooster. Nice to meet you.
Stay in that hostel. It's called. What's that hostel, Benji?
Woodchuck.
Woodchuck. Yeah.
Woodchuck? Okay.
Call ahead and stay in Woodchuck.
It's like a
It's
hotel
like this.
almost?
You got no.
Just hanging out in the hostel in Mountain Crossing. Just a regular day. The mighty hunters return. Oh, McCracken, good job.
Okay.
Let y'all get settled in. We're gonna have to hear the story.
Look at my sandwich. Go to the PBR. All they had was the 6-pack of Tall Boys. That's 8 beers. That's what we'll give you 4 more beers of the. Right on.
That is fine.
How far out of the way we went?
For me?
Did you buy Rob some beer?
For me?
Did you buy Rob some beer, McCracken?
Sorry. I thought you'd throw me a bone there. Give me some ice cream or something.
Well, everybody's about to start a party at the hostel. Cheers. Cheers, Evans.
I walked out
I have a few beers before we tell stories.
Nope, no we don't.
and he heard, he said, dude, you guys need a ride. And I said, yeah, actually we do. And then that was
Was it the curly-haired skinny dude?
Yeah.
I saw him cruising through the store high as a
So
kite.
he said, dude, I'm a shuttle guy.
And his wife was like long-haired older lady. Yes.
He said, I'm a shuttle guy, so Crack and I came back up and he said, it's
That guy was
30
looking
bucks
for a
to
friend.
take us
Looking
to
for a
Hawaii.
friend.
He
Where
said
was
he
the
followed,
dog?
you missed it,
He took
dude.
his girlfriend to McDonald's.
He
got
followed
us
the
to
dead
McDonald's,
around for 5
then
years.
took her to
And then he
her
decided
job.
just to come
Her
up here.
job was at the Dollar General store.
Girlfriend worked at Dollar General.
So everybody's crystal clear. I'm getting up, getting out of here, and getting a spot in the shelter.
You go on.
No,
Okay.
because you know what's going to happen. You're going to get up, you're going to haul ass, and you're going to go to the shelter and go, oh, there's plenty of daylight. I
No,
can keep going.
no,
Yeah, and we're not following.
no. I'm going to the shelter and stop.
I'm going to the 10-mile one, so.
No, that's
I'm
right.
probably going to 10-mile one too.
But I'm going to make sure I get to
That
the
isn't it.
5 and then there's one.
We're,
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
probably going to the 10-mile
I'll do
shelter.
10 tomorrow.
Forest.
Forest?
Yeah,
Very
You had
cool.
trail days last year? Or
not
a year
last
before?
year, but the
couple
year
years.
before
I've seen you
that,
on
yeah.
YouTube. You know Seven? You met Seven?
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
good to see
I
you.
saw
I'm
that
Shepherd.
video.
Shepherd. Nice
Yeah,
to
I
meet
go
you.
by Lucky
Shepherd.
Rooster. Lucky Rooster.
Lucky Rooster. Right on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you on his Seven's video.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. You do this every year, or what are you up to?
Man, the past 4 years I kind of have, but right now I'm hiking till the end of May. Then I got a plane ticket to Costa Rica where I'm gonna travel around, making videos and stuff.
Have you been to Costa Rica before?
No, I haven't.
You'll
I'm
love it, dude.
stoked.
You've been
Yeah.
Watching the cruise start.
He was just videos of Seven.
End of day 3. 6:45 in the morning. Everybody's pretty much packing up their stuff. Yeah, there's a shelter called Unicoi Gap shelter 10 miles away, and everybody wants to get to it because it's going to be cold tonight. Everybody's kind of getting early and racing here for the most part, so let's get packed. Here's how we start day 4. Is by getting up really, really early, and then it's 7 o'clock right now, so we're just now leaving the shelter. Trying to get a head start on the shelter. We got to get to Low Gap shelter. A lot of people going the same place, so be headlamps. Here I'm at. Not sure if you guys can see it. That is a beautiful sunrise. And then behind us, we have practically a full moon. Chasing sunrise. Well, Mama, there's your sunrise. It's about 7:47 on Monday morning, day 4. Beautiful sunrise. That's worth stopping to smell the roses.
Oh, look at this one. Another view of the hollow.
Oh,
Got rocky face over there.
That's where we were.
that's where we were.
Was it?
That's where we took our
Yeah,
pictures.
you were gone.
Oh, I took a picture.
Rob and I sent out pictures.
I took out a lot of pictures.
Did you send anything out?
I don't have set network.
That's right there is where Rob and I were.
Yeah.
You zoom in on that.
I can't zoom in with this.
Yeah, we can do it live. What do we got here?
That shelter's 1.2 miles away that we are not walking.
No, we're not. I'm gonna. Can we?
It's how far?
1.2 miles. Well, I went a full day with just barely a liter of water, if that. How long y'all been here? Y'all put down a good pace. How long y'all been here?
I got here 11:40. You got here 11:50, and I guess it's probably what 12.
You had that damn energy chew and you laid it down.
Dude, I didn't never look back.
12:01 now, so we're having a good time of that.
You staying here tonight? It's about 12:30 right now. We got down here at 12 to the Low Gap shelter. So pretty much getting set up. People getting water, firewood. We never really ate breakfast at all, so we're about to tear up some breakfast, or actually some lunch. But got our bags set up. Probably have to tighten up a little bit when some people get here. But glad to be here. It's supposed to get even colder tonight, so. Doing here is we got to find wood, because you got to get a lot of wood to keep a fire going. So we're looking around for wood. You don't want to cut down trees or anything. We actually need a little bit bigger wood. Everything out here still wet. Here you go, Rob.
Hey, what's this?
Good job. Nice.
Yeah, push it on in there.
Good
You
job.
can feed it from over there.
Yeah, stick to there.
So here we have 8 sleeping bags in the shelter at the Low Gap. We put up a couple of tarps to try to block the wind off. There's the setup. And then got a fire going out here.
Yeah.
What we got going on here, Shepherd?
Nice little fire going here for a night.
All right.
Cold one.
It's gonna go for a minute.
Evan just got knighted way deep.
There he goes.
Trail man.
Yeah.
Sir, way deep.
Way deep.
Way deep.
Everybody's just chilling there.
Beautiful. That is so
It's just a
Oh,
gorgeous
that's so
fire right there.
Now those rocks are starting to get heat in it, so it's like,
Yeah, the rocks will start
everything's
burning.
starting to have heat
I was
in it.
gonna say that's what I had my feet on.
Yeah,
It
you
felt-
will melt your
it
shoes
felt
too. Be careful.
good
Yeah.
earlier. So I had my feet up there.
What's happening?
Yeah, video.
He's got a GoPro from inside the fire. Do that again. Like, go ahead. Go further.
Yeah, yeah. McCracken put his that far up in there.
Hell no. Wouldn't do it. Here comes another crew. You got any room in the shelter there?
Yeah, we
Well, they're not bringing the bags. No.
That guy's got a pretty good fire.
Is that why you're such a good impersonator? Because your impersonation of the dude with the headphones.
Carrie was originally short, and he took it into her class.
Everybody's getting ready. We had another big snow. So it's cold. There's the fire from last night. People getting dressed, having breakfast. So Rob left at 8:10. It's 8:40, day 5. I think so. Day 4, day 5. So it's 8:40 now. He's got a 30-minute head start. Evan, way deep. Anything to say?
It was great hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll catch you guys up there or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Honorary
You got a
fifth.
blog going? What do you? I've got like.
Day 5, heading home. A lot of snow. Good times. Actually, I love it. Love the cold, love the snow. Love it all. This is the kind of stuff that is treacherous in the snow, because you can't see all the foot placements. So I've got a lot of the already a lot of snow, and that kind of stuff is the other cheaper stuff. We see the road down there. Snow's melting up here. So we know we're coming off a blue mountain, heading down toward Unicoi. That looks like a parking lot right there.
Oh shit! Better get rolling.
How long you been here?
Well, like 15 minutes.
Everybody take a look right here. Let's get equipment.
11:34.
It's 12:45. So I don't know. We're over 200 miles, somewhere between 200 and
Close
250.
to 250.
Rob, what would you like to say about this trip?
It was excellent. Great trip.
Man, a few
Great
words.
trip. Everybody did a good job. Everybody pushed hard. Pretty cold, crazy weather.
It was
fun.
wild.
It was a great trip. We definitely braved the elements here.
We're not gonna what
At this point, I would say we are proven hikers.
We hiked more in cold weather.
Yeah.
Even in cold, even at the hospital.
The first trip we went on Unicoi was the hottest trip.
We've seen snow on more trips than we've not seen snow for sure.
Yeah.
So
Even at the hospital, it was cold. You know,
Yeah.
even there.
yeah, it was. But we're definitely acclimated to hiking in the snow. We've seen it all.
I mean, we've not warmed up. We have warmed up freezing.
Any closing words, guys?
Good one. I enjoyed it. Digger?
Glad to be done.
Cougar?
Good job, Digger.
Rooster?
Good job, Rooster.
Lucky Rooster.
Lucky Rooster.
Lucky Rooster.
The end of
Are y'all
another
going to the
chapter.
barbecue place?
Now let's go get something to eat.
Grab some smoked chicken and call it a day.